Nebula? Nebula, don't leave us. Your push to talk is leaving us.
Push the door.
Oh man,
Smooth.
I already forgot. How you doing, people?
Smooth. Dex, what's up, man? Are you okay?
Yeah,
Epic
I'm
fail on my part.
It's alright, it's alright. We are going to show plenty of epic fails today, most notably from myself, as I wanted to introduce the show today. There's a couple of things that we need to go through today. Firstly is, of course, my amazingly mediocre run. And then Dex and Nebula are going to take you through what we will call the drama saga of Round 5 DeFRaG World Cup 2014. Does it sound like a plan, guys?
Sounds good, man.
Okay. So, guys, let me just find my amazing run. This will kind of like detail a little bit what the Round 5 map is about, because I'm fairly slow compared to what we're going to be seeing a little bit later. So you might actually get a chance to see a little bit of the geometry on the map. So give me a moment while I find my way to it. Although I did realize that if I was able to submit a demo, I wouldn't have been last. So I think I get brownie points for that, to be fair. Let's see if I can make my way in. Alright, we got video sorted out nicely this week as well. So Dex, you both should be able to see my run now. How impressive is this? Are you not just in awe at my mad skills?
To quote Strengths,
Yeah, yeah.
Strain come everywhere, man.
This is what dreams are made of here. I even used like the no weapon technique here. I didn't bother getting shotgun, although some could argue that I was extremely inefficient at everything I did. And you guys see that I'm like nervously moving down these areas of the map that should be going much faster. I didn't realize that wall that I just passed there you could actually grenade on. So I had an extra grenade. I never knew you could actually do that jump differently. So I'm quite upset at that. Crazy Al, there's no backdrop at the moment, but this will be here soon. I got home from Manchester about an hour ago, and I've kind of got like a half-built fake Christmas tree, so I'm looking forward to putting that up soon. Anyway, should we begin the drama? Everyone likes a little bit of drama. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But how about Nebula? Why don't you start us through it? I'll follow orders.
Oh, okay. So you want me to explain the exploit?
I want you to tell us every exploit. Whoa! Introduce it lightly.
Okay. Well, there was a problem compiling the map Round 5, so we have holes in walls that are visible, so you can't see the holes, but you can walk through them. So that's a huge problem in this map. So they had to release a fixed version, and you couldn't send your exploited demos in; they wouldn't accept them. So you have to send in on the fixed version. So what you're about to see here is
I'll set it up.
the exploited map.
Okay. And this is why, guys, that this week there are no points towards the actual World Cup standings because of this thing with the map going on, meaning that when the map was re-released with the fixes, you know, not everyone may have necessarily seen that. Some people might just come on 6 PM on a Sunday and UK time, get the hold of the map and just work away for it for the next week, and then maybe not look at the website again till the weekend after. So after the admins conversed for a long period of time, that was the decision that they decided to make. And now I'm gonna get something called lame exploit. Let's have a look. Alright, I think lame exploit was right, is this lame exploit? Oh, is that actually the...
Yep.
Oh, it was actually it? Okay. This was...
Yeah, that's right, Demo. That's the one where he goes above the map.
Oh, alright, okay, sorry.
It just takes a bit of time because he no-clips through the walls.
Got it. He's a slow no-clipper, Jesus. Alright. Okay, he's taking us to places... Is he just going through the map itself at the moment, or is he just going up? Because I thought it was in the little jump across bit. He's going through the whole thing.
Yeah, he'll get there. He's above there. Yeah, it's right above this next pillar here. Alright, so, yeah,
Whoa.
you can go through that wall.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can see it, but you can go through.
Yeah, okay.
It was impossible to predict this bug.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know who we must blame.
Indeed. That's quite, looks like quite a serious error there on the map, which is a big shame because, in fact, it's been a very nice map to run, and I think for like all different skill levels, it's easily possible to get to the end of the map, even if you're a complete amateur. But you can see that the skill progression goes up very quickly. Should we look at a run from someone using this?
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so Lith has got a run here prepared. This is a 23-second run that he's done using the bug fix, so we'll probably won't be seeing any of these in a couple of seconds. It's going to be going pretty rapidly. Lots of plasma boosts here, Jesus Christ. And just get straight through, and it's such a massive chunk out of it. And the grenade jump at the end. That's just ridiculously fast and not what was planned originally.
Yeah, so that's why they fixed it.
I can see it was a good idea, but it's a shame that we can't like get points sorted for it this weekend. So we'll get more points next week. But the thing is, even in DeFRaG World Cup terms, 8 rounds is actually quite a lot usually. I believe in the olden days you may have seen 5 or 6 round DeFRaG World Cups.
Right. Yeah. The earlier ones had about 6.
So we're still getting one extra, and we have got of course, part of our schedule today is we get to have a look at the new map, which I haven't seen at all. Have you guys checked it out?
Yeah, I have played a bit. It's pretty interesting.
Is it good? Good map?
It would be crazy in CDM because
Oh really?
you will have crazy speed all over the map.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I've got a question. I've got a difficult question for you both. At least it would be a difficult question for me because of the amount of options available. So you know what? I'll ask you guys now, but I will allow you to answer by the time we finished top 20 for the VQ3 segment. My question is to both of you: what is your favorite map to run on?
Favorite overall?
Favorite DeFRaG map, and I know there are tens of thousands of them. So you don't have to answer now, guys, but I want you to be thinking about, whilst we're analysing all this, what your favorite map to run, or like a top 3 maybe, if you want to do that. And what would be really cool is if I could get like a download at some point and maybe show people the maps, because I'm very interested in finding out from top players what makes a brilliant map and why is it so addictive. So put your heads on that, guys. We're going to go now into the VQ3 round, and well, we're going to have a look at okay, so you'll be able to see here now there's 10 seconds between 20th and 1st, and look who's first. It's Dex. But man, there's no points, no prizes. You did it anyway though, Dex.
Yeah.
Were you happy with your run?
No, it was like a test run.
Yeah. Just got number 1.
Only 1 hour of playing.
Wow. Well,
nice.
Sorry?
I just said nice.
Yeah, indeed. That's just blasted the entire competition there. But let's go look at Pan G from Germany, giving us, this will be the first VQ. I've never actually seen a VQ3 run done on this map, so it's going to be quite interesting for me to see what kind of routes you guys have to use. So it's going around a long way. I don't know if there's a jump he was trying to do on that platform that was going to allow him up. Did you dabble with VQ3 on this map, Nebula?
No, I never did play that because if it was worth points, then I would.
Fair enough.
So I didn't want to waste my time with it. But
Yeah.
it seems like an alright map for VQ3 though.
Oh, definitely. And he's going for the shotgun. This is how you'll do it without... You're going to see some different usages of that wall a bit later on, I believe. Spotting his way down, getting himself through to the last boss, which is this area. And damn it, even he realised that you could grenade jump. I didn't have a damn clue. Panji getting himself there, 20th spot. Now, an entire second separates him and Van, who made it to the next spot. And it's much, I find it so much harder to circle jump with VQ3. I don't know if either of you find it awkward, but I'm always failing and getting 450 UPS jumps, whereas I don't know, it's so much more efficient with CPM.
450.
Yeah, I know. I should just leave, really. And you can't plasma boost in VQ3, right?
You can, but you can't gain speed.
Okay.
Bonus.
Yeah, it's pretty slow. It's only in the CPM code that you can really abuse it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to help, but only in rare moments.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
He didn't realize you could grenade jump off the wall. All right, so it wasn't just me then. I don't feel so bad. No, nicely done,
Yeah,
Van Russia.
There were a few people
Fan
that
Russia.
didn't realize that. I was talking with them in IRC.
How on earth did you just discover that? You just shoot the grenade at random stuff until you find out whether stuff explodes, or do you just base it on the color of the wall? Like,
Yeah, the color and the texture and your experience with grenade shooters.
okay, so you'd be very surprised if like an elite DeFRaG player didn't find out that you could do it.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, that was a nice jump there. I like that. You got some good speed. So I feel like he did that section very quickly, which leads me to believe there's going to be a fairly slow area for him in a moment. Okay, that was actually done in good time. Alright, this little walking area. Makes it to the end. He knows the grenade jump. And that's Winter who did that run. Alright, someone from Belarus next. We've got quite a lot of 2 Russians are coming up afterwards. Alright, Gravity. I haven't seen any of Gravity's runs yet. I think that was my first Winter run on top of that.
By the way, I said
Ah.
last stream that this I think STQRM or something like that. The guy who making bot scripts.
Oh yeah.
But this guy is the guy who is making. So I did mistake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He writes the scripts. Okay.
Yeah, and he's extremely efficient at writing scripts too, and bots. He makes some really impressive runs.
Oh wow. It's not just efficient with scripts. He had some very good jumps just earlier on, backing up. I don't know what you call some of the rooms. It's above like the main room of the map. It's actually fairly nicely done from him.
I should clarify that. Yeah, he's not using it. He's playing totally legit there, but in his off time, he makes some really nice scripts and bots and stuff.
So what do the bots actually do?
They can do a lot of things. Mostly for DeFRaG runs, just optimizing the
Oh, is it?
fastest
Okay.
route.
Understood. So it's more of like a test of what is possible rather than
Yeah.
him trying to say, look, I'm getting these top times with no assistance whatsoever.
Yeah, it's trying to maximize the engine to its full capabilities.
It's so impressive though when it is. I've seen some scripted runs and it is there's a big wow factor to it. Oh, that was a pretty slow grenade jump.
Yeah, he missed that one, I think.
He still got himself up in Gravity still got himself up in 16th, sorry. And we are going to be flying through the seconds fairly soon, actually. All right, so this is the.
So this guy, Michael, he creates the DeFRaG website or the DeFRaG World Cup.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's the administrator for that.
Well, nicely done. He's going to get his moment in the spotlight here. Rocking 15th. And you'll see later on, guys, that the CPM run, that section where they climb up the bits, and the CPM, you're just going to be jumping straight over that, essentially, with, well, presumably a double jump. That's slickly done. And he is going to go for the last one, which doesn't seem so effective in VQ3.
Yeah, it's not.
And it's much cleaner down here. We saw some people looking a little bit sketchy. Good grenade jump. We actually got some decent speed off that. And I'm very curious to see how we're going to see the difference from there to Dex, who's got a 39, because there's an awful lot of seconds that still need shaving off. So I guess we're going to see gradually what what's being cut out of the run, basically. There's the little extras. We've got OFX. Is that tough, that little jump, Dex? Would they do that just after the Mega and the red armor?
One more time.
I'll show you afterwards.
Okay.
There's the jump which just gets you onto one of the platforms. And I was trying to do it on VQ3 for not a very long amount of time, admittedly, but I couldn't find out how to manage it.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, but I'll let Dex answer.
I think just ZeroFX's strafing has just been really nice. He got a good grenade jump at the end. I think some of the people we saw earlier, they're looking a little bit flustered actually going through the run. They might be suffering from the same kind of effect that I was discussing last week, where you know you're on a good run, but you kind of trembling at the fact that you might beat your own time. And this bit here, this jump, is that
This, okay.
is that just standard or?
Yeah, it's okay, it's normal. To be honest, I didn't found the road how to get Mega without it.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah, like guys did in first 2 demos, I think.
This is the first run that we've actually seen someone use the plasma to do the overbounce, and then using both the rockets afterwards. And he was even doing a lot of plasma work earlier on. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's an interesting route there.
That is so different to everything we've seen already. Just using all of the weapons, all of the ammo available, should I say. I mean, the Elder, really nice there. Not quite making the top 10. I think he's in 12th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. 13th, maybe.
It's Undead Poison.
Undead Poison, this is. Okay. We're going to watch him now. And I'm wondering if he's going to use quite as many weapons as the Elder did. And already no, it's like the other one was trying to do small plasma hops, wall climbing. Oh, he actually goes for the. Alright, that was new. What do you think of that jump, guys? He used the rocket going down with the plasma afterwards.
It's useless.
Was it kind of pointless a little bit, or was it a little bit too flashy for nothing?
It's just no sense. I don't know. Maybe it's the same for time, but
I guess
it's a bit harder. But no sense.
Okay, but he does he get flash points at least? Style points even?
Yeah.
Style points always good. GTFX.
Yeah,
GTFX got 1 second over Undead Poison.
And yeah, that hole where you come out of from the plasma, you want to get more speed and hide off of that. So you usually want to rocket out of that hole.
Ah, yeah. What's he gonna do? He's just using the rocket straight at the bottom. I guess a fairly good jump actually going out, I guess. Not loads of UPS, but it's okay.
Pretty good airstrike.
And he doesn't use the top pad, which you can do, and I think that's probably a better decision. I guess we'll see what Dex did later on, and we'll learn from the best. But good strafing. I guess the solid grenade jump, and you can see it's just everything is getting smoother. Really, it's not just a question of changes in the routes. It's just everything has been wound up a little bit better, and a little tighter, and a little more efficient, and it's taking many seconds out of this run. Horus, I'm gonna see if I can start slowing down some bits fairly soon as we get towards the top 5 in VQ3. He wants to go for the plasma. Is that worth it?
No.
No plasma on wall, not good?
No.
Why is that?
Because you waste time for preparing.
For preparing? Okay.
Yeah.
So instead, you should just be oh, nicely done. You should just be getting on with another circle jump or continuing strafe.
In my demo, you will see.
All right, we have secrets.
No secrets.
The secrets will be released now, later on even.
I'm sorry.
This is okay. It's okay. Horus, though, managing to get... I think he's just squeezed himself into the top 10 there. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Horus just in the top 10. And Nick, who did actually some crazy runs in round 4. He gave us some very interesting demos.
Stylish runs.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if he's going to give us the same kind of story here. Okay, so he's starting to skip a load of these jumps. I don't know if I was missing that earlier, but that room is definitely looking a lot more effective here as we're in the top 10. It doesn't hit anything on his way down to that little ramp. That's a bit slow getting onto the... I don't know if he's itching his nose or something, but he took a while to get the circle jump going.
Actually, he loses a lot of time with this shotgun.
Oh, really? That's okay turn at the end. He made up some time at the end, I think, but definitely a lot of lost speed. Boris, my favorite boy, Boris. He's actually taken almost a second off of Nick. So that is nicely done. Nick, I guess a couple of small, minute star points for his jumps early on, but now let's have a look at Boris. All right, he does one skip, but he doesn't do both of the skips or of the jump. Well, I'm wondering where the hell is this second going to come out. All right, so he goes for the plasma. Now that leaves him with 2 rockets to play with, and that looked good. That looked pretty good.
Yeah, and he goes for the gun.
Ah.
So that's always faster.
Yeah, he would have saved a whole lot of time from that. And I really think the way he used his weapons as well is going to be probably the biggest assist in time. And cutting a corner sharp and early. I mean, that looked good. Alright, we're on to GNJ. Is he made the map?
Yeah.
No, he made the last one.
He compiled this map.
Oh, okay.
Oh, compiled, yeah. Yeah, he recompiled it. I think sometimes with certain recompiles you can have bugs show up that weren't there before.
Oh wow, so he did all of the jumps leading up, so he used all of the platforms. And he even set up for the plasma. He uses 2 rockets immediately, so he's not using any weapons right now. But he's going to avoid getting the shotgun. We'll save a couple of seconds from that. So some nice little wall flip there. I quite like how he strafed on that, actually.
Yeah, I like this demo.
He gets the grenade jump done really early as well. So definitely a couple of things he could have done to save some time, but a lot of time measures taken to, well, get himself into the top 7, I think. Top 8 even. Top 7, I'm an idiot. Alright, we are now in the top 6, so FPS Berserk coming in now from Slovakia. These guys must own CTF, says Shipsurion. I think we need to get the DeFraggers onto some CTF. The CPM CTF, oh my god. That's why they put a limit on the speed in CTF and CPMA. Because otherwise it just becomes ridiculous of people doing fast caps. Oh, this is nice. There's a load of speed there from Berserk. That was a tight run. Make it around. Don't slow down too much, pick up the grenade. He takes his time a lot with the grenade jump. I guess that was just to set up his exit. That was, yeah, he waited till halfway through that little corridor to even set up his grenade jumps, which was very unusual, I found. But, well, we'll see what others are doing, because now with the top 5, let's see if we can slow down anything now. Is that jump there? So he just actually clips on that bit, waiting for the jump to reach maximum height, and then he manages to get on that little pillar.
A long time ago I was in one clan with this guy, and I was so taxed the times that he made demo.
Oh yeah?
For me.
Well, did he challenge you?
Yeah.
What clan was that? Was that GT?
No, he it was Ice Clan.
Oh,
Now,
ice. Okay.
I don't know. Now it's GT, I think, or on that.
Kissel kicked ass there. Let's have a look at Ket. I don't know if we've seen him before, Ket. Getting top 4 though, pretty nice. Oh yeah, and these jumps being used. Do you use all those jump stacks?
What?
Do you use all the jumps that Ket just used in your run?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? I don't know, man. Just number 1. I have no idea. I got that kind of blacked out halfway through the run. Oh, he's going for shotgun.
You'll see.
So he still manages to get into top 4 despite running full of shotgun. And he doesn't wait long to get the grenade jump going. And actually gets decent speed and a bit of a wall clip at the end. So that's one of the nicest finishes that we've seen so far.
Yeah, I think he have much better finish than me.
Oh,
I have
really?
a lot of parts which could be done more faster.
Okay.
So I think 38 is good.
38 is possible.
Not possible. It's good. it's more than possible.
What do you think would be the oh, what the hell?
Oh yeah, he uses the plasma bounce.
That was interesting.
So what he does is he fires a plasma ball, and then that gives him what's called a sicky, and then that gives you a bounce where you can jump down with the plasma.
Okay, we haven't seen that at all. I really want to look at that again because that was very unusual.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I think
style,
he did it 2 times nade.
style Sentinel.
Pretty nice demo.
Yeah, that we have to look at that again because there was some ridiculous things in there.
Yeah, so if you go to timescale 1 coming up on here.
I just want to see his jump. Sorry, so straight over to the top. Saving a lot of time there. Some people are sitting around the 9-second mark by that point.
Alright, so he fires down. You see that flashing P means that he just needs to use the plasma gun without jumping to get the bounce.
So that was quite strange. He just dropped down. It's not like he goes down and doesn't get a huge overbounce or anything because he's so much lower than you would normally be. But all of the plasma is enough to get him to the top.
Yeah, and that's actually kind of hard with the amount of ammo that you have.
Yeah.
And it's slower, so but it looks really cool.
No, it worked out nicely. And now he actually goes for all the grenades. He prepares that one in order to get a jump going. And now he's going to grenade jump at exactly the same time as that one explodes. And to be honest, he only gains probably an extra 50 UPS or so from having done that, considering some of the speeds that we saw earlier from just a single grenade. But
yeah,
it's style.
I think he missed it a bit, but yeah, that was pretty nice.
Right. We are on enter. This is number 2 run. And he actually jumps.
He missed 1 jump. Yeah.
Okay, that was unusual. I guess it's very mixed up. That's probably one of the most erratic differences that we've seen in this these runs is the way you do jumps at the beginning, but it doesn't seem to make too much of a difference. I think what's making a difference there is the way Enter is actually using his weapons. And he actually goes for all 3 of those pads. And that was quite clean. And he just gets to jump as quick as possible. Yeah, with 1050 UPS he gets on there. A good amount of speed around the corner. That is going to be enough to land him 2nd place. And now Dex, it's you. Number 1, VQ3 for round 5. Sadly, no points, QQ. Because points do mean prizes.
Yeah, he was revving his engine there.
Sometimes you need to push button for that.
Alright, so you go for the plasma and you save the rockets. Oh, that was nice. And you forget about the shotgun completely. Just looks so elegant, Dex. It's like ballet.
Bit fail and
Yeah, you kind of lost a bit too much speed at the end. Maybe you could have kept to 50 OPS or so on the end. But let's have a look at that again because it was still phenomenally fast.
Yeah,
This
I
is
like
the jump.
I like the rocket off the ceiling.
Slow
I think
down,
that's cool.
please, before plasma.
Sure.
Here, slow.
Here?
Here you could use plasma boost in VQC. You need 3 jumps to get this part. And with plasma boost you can do it with 2 jumps, but with plasma jump one. So you jumping first time, then doing plasma boost, sliding a bit, and doing plasma jump. So you will save about half of jump, I think.
Okay. So you were just extremely efficient with the plasma in the way that you weren't jumping higher than you needed to. You just make sure that, okay, I'll only use the amount of plasma that will get me to the top. I'm not going to use any extra just in case, just to be secure or anything. Alright, Dex, that was solid. Do you feel, are you upset that you didn't get, that there's no points this weekend?
No, I didn't play too hard, so
Yeah?
I just sent this demo for mess. I think.
Fair enough, fair enough. Let's, oh god, we don't want to go there. Hey, alright, we're back on camera. We're going to go over to the CPM in just a moment. Chaps, did you have a think about the question I asked you?
Yeah, I have one map for only one map of my life, I think.
Yeah? Which one?
Yeah.
Which one was it? Could we get a download of it? I want to have a look. We'll have to take a small intermission because otherwise the show I feel is going to be like really quick. We're going to just dart through the next map.
Yeah, it's DeFRaG World Cup for third DeFRaG World Cup fourth map.
Wait. For this, I meant favorite map in all. Do you mean
Yeah,
this DeFRaG World Cup?
It's favorite map of all maps.
For the round 4 map in this DeFRaG World Cup's your favorite map?
Not this.
Oh, okay. The third. Which year was that in?
It was
I was gonna say that's a good map, but I would be surprised.
2005, I think.
Okay. How on earth can we find out Nebula? Can you help me find that map? I'd love to run around it or no clip through it.
Yeah, sure.
And also, while you're doing that, what's your top map? Are you even able to answer that?
Yeah, sure. Well, one of them is QSN Run. That's a really, really nice map.
Mm-hmm.
I can link that in TeamSpeak or chat.
Yeah, please, either or. I would love to have a look at both of them and just check out what the pros are enjoying.
The other one is called Score. And it's really, really nice map.
Okay.
Has lots of elements in it. Like every element: strafe, grenade, rocket, plasma, all that.
Nice.
Nicely balanced. And then anything by the mapper Tam. He spells his name T4M8. He's got really good maps.
Cool. I'm going to look at this QSN map actually very quickly. Let's see if I can get onto it. I've got a feeling I might have to restart the game though to do that, so let's do that quickly.
I sent you demo.
Demo?
Yeah. Of my favorite map.
Oh wait, can you put it on TeamSpeak?
In Skype. Okay.
Sweet. Alright, QSN. Where are you, buddy? Does it not go on CPM? I can't load it up for some reason. Or is it a freestyle map?
No, just type /map QSN Run.
Alright, okay, we're on it, sweet.
Yeah.
No. Oh, can I not get through? What the hell? What is this? I'm not gonna do the run properly because I got a BFG at the moment. I don't think I'll do justice to it. What the hell's going on? I'm so lost here.
I think Chad is asking for a demo on this map.
A demo of this? Have you got one?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, let's have a look.
The Russian player Benz.
Okay.
He does it in 2 minutes. It's amazing.
Oh god, I put this horrible over there. There you go. Sorry guys, my camera's messed up on that one. Score, downloading that. Okay. Alright, so we've got 3 maps to look at now. And these you'd say are your top maps, really. With a few else around the side, because it's difficult to, you can't like just suddenly say that this is the best, all the others are rubbish, but these are the 2 main ones.
Yeah, and I'd have to think about, like, if you're going to ask me top 10 or something.
Yeah.
So many, there's like over 5,000 maps.
Yeah.
So you'd have to really think about that.
It could be a long decision. Now, let's see if I can find a score. Let's see if we can get some demos. Maybe we can look at the demos at the end, so that if you guys want a chance to find the demos, then we can start running through some CPM runs if it takes a few moments. I got a little bit of a texture glitch on here, but all right, this looks like it's going to be way beyond my level of play. The map as it is at the moment, but let's go over to.
Oh, missing textures, yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Alright guys, we're going to try and get some runs, some demos on those maps in just a few moments, but now we are going to go through the CPM version of round 5. I think people now are discussing their favourite maps. Guys, if you want to whack some links to your favourite maps or something, then keep doing that in chat. I think some of you have been doing it already, but if you got some links, then chuck them in. And if anyone's curious, by the way, if we got some link, hang on, let me link the DeFRaG website. All right, it's a pretty simple link, guys. So you can check that out if you want any intel. You want to get involved in DeFRaG, then have a look at this. Dark Temple. Which one's Dark Temple? You're expecting me, someone who's been away from DeFRaG for way too long, to know these names. I'm not gonna. I recognize a truckload of these maps, but I don't actually know any of the names.
Yeah, Dark Temple is a good map too.
And Khan, K4N, Khan. Marky,
yeah, that's pretty difficult. Honestly, we can make a whole show about this. Make like a 5-hour show.
That's true. That's actually a really good point. Maybe I started getting into territory which is gonna take us a few evenings. In fact, that's a good idea though for a show. Maybe we can dedicate a show to this in the future. So it means that we don't just have to wait for a DeFRaG World Cup to turn up. We can actually get some more regular DeFRaG content. Garlock Egyptian. Alright, guys, let's move on to some CPM now. Oh God. Alright, so we've got White Widow as number 1, and you can see straight away, guys, Dex got a 39 in the VQ3. Dex, what would you say the fastest time possible on round 5 would be in VQ3, if anyone managed to do it?
At least 1 second faster for sure.
So at the most 38, or maybe going down even faster?
Low 38 for sure, but not sure about 37.
Okay. Alright, let's look at now. 36.008 is number 20. And you can see that there's a big chunk cut out. Anyway, so interesting run he used. He used the left bit to double jump on and kind of hits his head off the ceiling so he doesn't get way too much air. And he actually uses all the weapons here. But he goes for the shotgun, interestingly enough. Would the shotgun be a bit slow to do? Are we going to be? Should we expect to see more shotgun usage later, Nebula?
No, that's slower in CPM as well. You'll see it gone in the top demos.
Okay. You can see, guys, I'm afraid I did do some runs on this demo, so all these times are being compared to mine.
Oh yeah.
to my personal best.
We don't have the sector times.
They've got 13 who actually got an identical time. So tied 19th, I think we should say instead. Let's have a look how 13 does this. At least I was managed to catch on one thing, is how they get the rocket launcher. I did that right, at least. There's loads of speed here. He doesn't go for the shotgun. But, oh, so it's moves like that which are going to slow him down.
Now see, the problem with that second gauntlet pad is it's too low. So if it was just a bit higher, it would work a lot better.
Yeah. Just gets a little bit tricksy there. Henry. Your demo is probably the slowest. I don't know if I have your demo. I've literally just dragged out the top 20. I don't have any. Oh my god, look. It's all of a sudden 36 to 34. Cherno from Russia. That wasn't the best circle jump, Cherno. He's very quick up there, though. Oh, wow. He doesn't even go near the rocket. It goes to a little plasma boost, so... What do you think of that, Nebula?
Yeah, pretty slow. Sorry, you need to go for the rocket to have a fast time.
Oh, really? And a little bit stop-start here, some jumps. There's some great ideas in there, actually, from Cherno. But some inefficiency. And he had an extra grenade left at the end as well. What on earth? I kind of want to look at what he did once more, to be honest, because there's a couple of interesting bits. I want to slow down what he does with the plasma.
Sure, okay.
Alright, so he kind of just...
He had a good start there. Oh, okay.
He kind of just immediately jumped. As soon as he picked up the plasma, he just went in, dived on. And now making his way through. Little plasma bounce there.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see exactly how he did that. So that way is a bit faster, but it's still slower than the rocket.
Oh, really? Okay.
This demo is not lagged because of this response.
Because of what?
The op he did is not lagged, it's random.
Oh.
He gained 77 UPS height, and the max the maximum plasma gun jump is 78,
Okay.
and this is not random. And any height you gain lower is random. So he did 77, and it's not count. It's forbidden.
Oh, really? Why is it? I don't understand.
Yeah, because you need the max height off
Yeah.
of any weapon to get an overbounce, rather.
Okay, can we go through that demo again and explain to me where it's not legit?
Yeah, but you need to turn on height meter.
I think height. We've got height on the top right.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, so where is it? It's over here? Or is it later on?
Now. Look, he is doing plasma jump, and he
Yeah, it's random.
gained 77.
But how's that random? Is that not what you were meant to get?
You can't do it any I don't know, any try.
Oh,
But
really?
you can do like 10 of 9 highest jumps. Just simple plasma jump, rocket jump.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'm explaining.
Nebula, can
Right.
you follow on if you're more familiar, or
Yeah, let's play it again one more time.
you want to go again? Okay.
It's the same when you doing rocket jump and gain op. It's forbidden.
When you gain what? Sorry.
Op.
Oh, right.
More
Okay.
bounce. Yeah. Just
So-
when he did this, he already got overbounce.
Oh. So you're not meant to actually have it so quick.
It's different overbounce. The mapper did.
Intended, yeah.
Yeah,
So
he did his own overbounce.
So from that height, you're not supposed to get a consistent overbounce.
Okay.
So that's just a random what he did. The lower section there, you always get an overbounce if you do a plasma. So what he did there, yeah, it shouldn't be accepted. But since there's no points at all, then
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to care.
Is it something that is done by accident, or do people kind of or are actually trying to do this and hope to get away with it? I mean, I don't really understand the sort of, I don't know, the stigma around it.
Yeah, sometimes people can get random OBs or random overbounces to gain an advantage if they want to beat their time or beat somebody else's time.
Oh, so people actually do actively go for it then?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, we're currently watching Storm at the moment. He uses the last rocket right at the end. A lot of slowing down. Doesn't get onto the pounce pad straight away. Kind of what happened to me there on the pads above. Or are meant to be shotgun pads, I guess. Well, that's not too bad right at the end. Which grenade do you think is better to go for? The first one or the second one closer to the key?
Which grenade, sorry?
The grenade spawn before the activation key to open the door. Which one's better to go for?
In CPM, I would say the far left one.
Okay.
The one furthest from you, because you want to make that wide CPM turn.
Okay. I see.
But then the grenade trigger there is kind of awkwardly placed, so you might run into the wall before you can get to the other grenade trigger.
Ah, yeah.
I need to stop looking at chat. I'm getting distracted.
Chat is poison. So this one here that he went for.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do I say that name? In fact, it was Schmeiger. Schmeiger.
Yeah, I guess.
He had lots of left and right arrows. I wasn't sure what to say. Anything lower than that cannot be reproduced very consistently, thus it's considered random. Okay. Sorry, there are some explanations going on in chat. I'm doing the complete opposite. I'm not looking at chat enough. Horus. I think he got into top 20 in VQ3, and now he's in the CPM side.
Yeah, and that's actually a whole different discussion as well. Just overbounces in general. You can talk about that for days.
The science behind them. And do you like that? The ramp jump with the rocket at the same time? Would that be a good use?
Yeah, sure.
So no inefficiencies that you would be angry at.
I need to see it at a smoother frame rate. I watched the demo, but yeah.
Okay. We'll move on to this. There's still a few seconds away from you, Nebula. You managed to make top 2 this week, so I mean, you're not more important than Dex, unfortunately, but you know, getting in the top 2 is pretty solid. Unfortunately, no points. So in fact, you're both disqualified. But
Yep. Oh shucks.
but it's gonna actually. I think I'm super excited to have a look at the next map, the next round. I really want to have some big input. Okay. Interesting jump. I kind of want to look at that again. So I really like what Effect is doing in this run at the moment. Oh, he just clips the side. He couldn't get down in time. The time he could have saved. Oh, he misses the second grenade jump. He gave it a shot. Let's look at that again, because he did some cool stuff. The bit I actually like the most, which is such a small part. He uses the same jump as me, but as over here, he just gets enough height.
Yeah, I guess you can do that. It gives you enough height with one plasma ball.
Surely that's the most efficient way.
I don't know, maybe.
Because I guess if you do it the other way, then you still got a little bit of speed as you're moving around. And you can kind of just...
He had a random bounce there as well, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, but there was no slip surface.
There's no overbound surface?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So he no OB'd the... Okay.
So he got random, and if he used it, if it was possible, it will not lag it. Because it's random.
I need to get an eye for this because I still don't fully understand it. People are asking in chat why there are no points for this map, and it's because there was a bug in the map that wasn't fixed before the round started, and admins decided that no points will be awarded this time round because people had already started using the broken map. So there's a fix, and people are sending in their demos anyway. We've got a lot of top players in this who have been participating for fun, but these are not going to be contributing towards the overall score. Score.
Alright, hey, Zoot, can you pause for 10 seconds? Sorry.
Can I pause?
Or, yeah, can you wait for the next demo?
I'll
Be right
wait.
back, really quick.
Okay. Nebula's running away. What's he done? I think he's got to put his cat out or something. I heard some strong meowing going on over there. Yeah, the cat has been aggressing. Name of this map, Crayfish, is DFWC 2014-5. Actually, Dr. Morbus has literally just written that below you. And Dex, you said you had a look at the next map, sorry, round 6. How fast do you think it is in terms of how many seconds would a good CPM time be?
Oh, I don't know.
Quite low, like 10 seconds, or more likely 5?
No, more. Maybe something like middle 13, 20.
Okay.
20.
Okay, all right. So it's
Okay,
actually quite quick in the grand scheme of things. We got you back. Is your cat
Yeah, we're
okay?
good, yeah. My cat, it was on the keyboard and screwing up shit, so I had to let him out.
Fair enough. Let's go to Saint 13A or Street. Maybe that's his address and his name. I'm not actually sure. Right, he's flying from Belarus. That's a nice circle jump there. Getting a 601. Small wall clip. And that's the kind of jump that I was thinking was most effective, at least when I did my run. I like the rocket jump, actually. That's a bit like what Dex did, I think, in his VQ3 run.
Yeah, you can get some speed off of that.
That's one of the most efficient runs, mid-sectors that we've seen in the top 20 so far. Didn't get so much speed from the grenades, but pretty tasty run overall. And actually, there's barely a tenth between Otorp and I'm not even going to try saying that name. The Belarusian. Let's see how he differs. I see all these green numbers appearing here. I wish that was my run.
Yeah, FPS Proto.
Oh, that's some speed right there. He doesn't go for the top pad. Now, is it better to use all 3 of them, or?
Yeah, I used all 3 of them, but Dex was talking about using the machine gun to propel you forward and then take the turn without touching the ground, which was pretty hard.
Oh. What, kind of like going backwards, or?
Yeah, it's kind of random, but I think it might be possible.
I could imagine Nightmare trying something out like that.
That'd be cool.
I'm not sure if I saw him in the top 10, actually.
Yeah, I don't think he submitted.
Alright, goes for the plasma over here. This is Kosher. And I really need to learn how to do those plasma boosts, actually. So I have not got the hang of them at all, but he wants to go for all 3 of those little gauntlet pads. And he gets a good jump. Not dipping into the water at all, because that's basically a run ender, essentially. Alright. Alright, so I think that was 10th spot as well. Yeah, Kosher was in top 10, and we're going to get Zgaz here. Is this a well-known guy? This isn't...
Online player, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen him submit to competitions, so I know him.
He actually managed to get quite a low double jump, actually. He saved a lot of time on that. But he goes for the rocket instead, and straight... Wow.
Yeah, ground boost there.
That was a very smooth one.
Yeah, I'll have to ask what mouse he uses, because it's pretty smooth.
It's very smooth what he's doing at the moment. I think he missed a small ramp jump, but managed to make it in pretty phenomenal time. 9th place there for Zgaz. Now moving on to Aurum. Well and truly hitting the low 31s. So there's basically 2 seconds now between number 1 and number 8, which is still decades really in runtime. Alright, hits the roof a little bit. Doesn't take quite as much time as you guys did. They're going straight for the rocket actually. I mean, it looks fairly efficient to my untrained eye. But without the plasma, I guess they could be losing some opportunities for some momentum. But actually, his way down through that section was pretty good. Looks a bit flustered towards the end, a sort of shaky mouse, but that was actually pretty solid from Aurum. And now 31 dead is going to be boss from Russia. Whoa, that was some speed. Almost a second faster than me in just that sector alone. He goes for 2 plasma bees. Holy crap. Now, Nebula, is this what dreams are made of on this run?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Because that looks pretty damn rapid to me. The speed difference that we're getting here from this run and the last one compared to much earlier on is so much. Alright, Zerg. Did Zerg show his map a lot today? His run a lot
I don't know, I didn't watch the stream.
Oh, okay.
He showed his demo only once.
Only once, okay.
Wow, okay.
He watched yours a lot more instead, Dex.
I think only once too.
He's a non-believer. What's wrong with him?
Haters gonna hate.
Exactly. Pretty solid from Zerg. It doesn't even feel like overly amazing or anything. It's just really consistent throughout the run.
Yeah, I would agree.
Noobzorn from France, getting into 5th spot.
Yeah, it just gets into minute differences and just really minor route alterations. Maybe a ground boost here and there.
Yeah.
Okay, so he used the rocket immediately there.
He had
Too much time in air after bombs.
Yeah. You want to reduce your air time.
So losing some time there. That's a nice little jump he got at the end. Oh, just about gets away from the wall in time. And got some good speed at the end. Not everyone's been getting that much speed at the end.
I think he actually got a boost off of the grenade from the trigger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't remember if that was a demo. It might have been.
Do you want to look at it again, or?
Sure, yeah.
Let's just have a quick gander to see what he did. That jump there as well, he manages to stay very low on the ground going up to the plasma. And it's here, you said, quite a lot of airtime going slowly.
Yeah, you want to minimize the airtime as much as possible for speed.
So what was it with the grenades over here?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, he even gained speed.
That's a pretty nicely timed, actually.
Grenade.
And over
Yeah,
1200.
If you get in front of the explosion from the trigger, yeah, you can gain speed from it.
That was pretty nifty there, actually. That's pretty, it's sort of subtle differences, subtle effects, really. But a nice touch from Noobzor. We're looking at Segre now. This is the agent of DeFRaG. Oh no, sorry, the Yayo of DeFRaG.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
He goes for the straight over bounce immediately with the plasma. It doesn't have any rockets or anything. That's one of the faster runs we're going to see using this technique. And this is extremely different compared to some of the other runs. A wall clip. I like the wall clip.
Yeah, so that was pretty fast with the plasma only way.
Yeah. It's alright. We are now going to check out Enter in top 3. And he gets to jump at the top of 0.672. Oh my god. I got a lot of work to get back to form.
Okay, yeah, so that's more what you want to do is rocket straight out of the hole so you minimize the airtime.
Yeah. And he gained some time doing that. Saved some time even. And I think he may have done the same as Noobs on there, I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, maybe so.
Right, Nebula, you ready?
Let's go.
This is your time, man.
ears.
Oh god, no, I've forgotten completely. For Christ's sake.
Hold on to your butts.
That was nice.
Yeah, I did. What I did there was ground boost without jumping.
Oh,
So
fair.
reduce the airtime there.
A nice jump down there. I mean, this is looking pretty. I'm not going. Okay, that was. I want to look at that again.
Noob.
What's that?
Only
Oh,
second
second
place.
place, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is this?
I know.
Well, let's sub you with Archon now.
I think no one did this place most effective.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because when we will see Arcas roads,
Is it quite different there?
I will try to explain. No, not really different, but
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that hole effectively because it's kind of random getting the speed and the height off of the rocket.
I just run straight down. Sorry, I was just enjoying that demo a little bit. Alright, let's go over to the person that makes most people feel quite inferior. It is Archon. He's got number 1 this week in the CPM mode. And you got, okay, even right at the beginning, he's just making sure there's those extra efficiencies. Which fewer people did, actually.
and here if he did this plasma boot like Nebula, it would be most perfect road.
Okay.
Maybe 28, you think?
I think he lost a tiny bit of time there, actually, with the grenade jump. 800 points.
Oh, yeah.
No 800 points for that run, unfortunately, Archon.
Yeah, he's always putting messages at the end of his demos.
He kind of just goes around the whole tunnel, basically, leading up after the overbounce.
Yeah, and that's interesting because he has 130 health there, whereas I would have 60, so I don't know. Maybe there's a certain area that you want to hit. where
Wait, do you want to look at... Let's look at that again, then.
Sure. Usually when I come out of that rocket hole there, I'll have 60 health.
I'll look at every spot. So he's got currently 190, 85.
And here plasma boost and slide like Nebula would be most fastest way.
So he should have done another plasma boost?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, without jumping.
just like Nebula did.
And mine wasn't that, it wasn't the fastest that I could have done, but it was enough to get the job done.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty damn fast, though, either way, like...
What is his message?
It's just his 800 points, something like that.
Yeah,
Open
I wondered
console, maybe.
those points.
Open console.
800 points, sweet, there. That is
Okay.
unlucky, no, not this time, Archon, I'm afraid. Should we get the new map out? Ooh, there's loads of demos and stuff that you guys sent on. Okay, that's cool. Hang on, let me find a way to load them up as well.
Okay.
Alright, where the hell the...
And I think it should automatically download the map when you try to play the demo too.
I think so, yeah. I think it's doing that. Alright guys, we'll get some extra content in just a second now. There's one demo. Alright, if it's if it wants to actually put them down. Which one am I missing?
Last one.
Last one. Alright, download. Okay, we got a lot to look at now. Fantastic. Should we look at these first and then go on to the round 6 map? Should we do that? Screw it. I've decided. I'm going to take control.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
If you want to do those first.
So this is the map that Dex said he likes the most. His favorite map.
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason it was downloading again, but we got the demo. Ah, this is very famous. This map.
And he beat West's time on this one.
Aha! Does that make it a little bit sweeter? This map?
Yeah, sure. And this map, you need to have a lot of techniques for this map.
Yeah.
A lot of parts, very hard. This pre-jump, pre-grenade, then hard strafe on second room. This place, you need to get very good position to get this window.
Oh, and there's a lot of techniques now. Let's look at that again because
it's a really good map.
From the beginning even, you got to get the double rocket jump going, or just a.
And you have to beat that door up, or you have to beat the door closing.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Okay.
this trick is very hard.
That plasma as well is actually deceptively difficult. Grenade accuracy 100%.
Yeah, nice shot.
And how many hours would you spend on this map?
A lot of, I don't remember, but I played very much
A huge, yeah.
time.
In order to beat West, but I guess it'd take half a lifetime.
Yeah.
Sure, Linky, I'll show you a demo of the bugged map version just after we've gone through this stuff, because we showed it earlier on. But this is QSN run now that Nebula said he's a big fan of.
Yeah, this map has pretty much everything, and it's really nice looking. So props to Orpy, the guy who mapped it.
Oh my god, the BFG is...
It's so fast.
Holy crap.
And this guy, he pretty much did a flawless run on this map, which is really hard.
No way. It looks so strange though, there's such unusual rooms.
Yeah, it's built inside the letters Quake3A sites.net. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Okay. I can't keep up with this. I have no idea what to expect next, so I'm just looking in awe at the moment. I like the outside. When he gets outside, it just looks really badass. More teleporters. That's you never see that, the kind of double rocket jumps from that angle. That's very unusual.
Yeah. And this map pioneered some of those tricks too, like sideways plasma jumps, and it's just really innovative.
It's flying through the letters now. Did he do that on purpose?
Yeah. That gets you up to that level.
Ah, okay. Just a couple little wall clips. I think only one of them was actually. Whoa there. This looks a complicated run.
This part is really hard.
This must be quite stressful, but just when you need to get your fundamentals done correctly, get 4 perfect grenade jumps, make it 5.
Oh yeah, that part was annoying.
I used to practice a lot of grenade jumps back when I was active, and I know that it's just when you know you need to land it, it is stressful. But that is a sick run there, really sick. This is on Score map done by Benz. Benz did both of them.
Yeah, this map is great. I was right there too.
sorry about the broken textures, guys. I think I've seen this map before, actually. I can't tell, though. Textures are messing with my mind a bit.
Yeah, it's been in a few movies.
Yeah, that might be why I recognize it. I don't think I've played it myself, but I'm sure I've seen this. Some fun-looking jumps, though. And I like these kind of long runs as well. There's so much that can go wrong in a run of this length.
Yeah, of course.
And just some box standard strafe pads right at the end just to annoy you. Again, forcing you to do the fundamentals at the end and just making them as perfect as possible. And this is Unwind Run 1. This was done by a run done by you, Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a nice map too.
Guys, we are going to stop deviating from the DeFRaG World Cup in a couple of moments to go over to the round 6 map. We're just enjoying some of the maps that Dex and Nebula say are their top picks in all of DeFRaG.
We was battling with Shio on this map.
Battling with who?
Shio.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of days. No. But I guess I will.
Were you the winner?
This map, yeah.
He says modestly.
Nice. Yeah, Shio needs to post more demos for sure. He's usually pretty reclusive.
With his impressive final torture. Nicely done, man. Alright, what I said I'd do, guys, is I'm going to show one of the broken versions of the exploit. So this is kind of what the map would have looked like had the players used the exploit. And you see that everything looks just fine for now. I like the touch though as a little plasma boost. Not so many people did that actually, even in the full runs.
And he did some kind of
There.
plasma boost.
Well, Lith is one of the better ones for plasma boosts. Are you about to say? Were you about to say something nice there about Lith, Dex?
Yeah, he did the best way at the first part of the map.
A big shame there, no points. Lith could have done very well, even though he's meant to be doing the VQ3. I'm just going through this once more so that you can actually, guys can see what happened. Alright, so he waits for the rocket jump, uses it at the last moment, and just to slip through the texture.
And you can also go above the map like we saw earlier.
Yeah, true.
But, yeah, it's slower.
And just make it to the end that way. Alright, what I need to do then, guys, is I need to download the next map. Because I haven't looked at it at all, not for a second, guys, so I'm going to get my kind of first glance at what it's like. Alright, let me...
Yeah, me too, actually.
Have you not checked it out? Only Dex has out of us.
Yeah.
Only me.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'll just restart Quake, and then...
I will guide you.
Cool. We will need it. What's it called? Map. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Just
Yeah, the only one thing I don't like on this map is speed.
speed.
I hate speed, yeah.
You hate speed?
Yeah. Because it's something, I don't know, it's crazy. Broke my trade.
Oh, too much slick.
Yeah,
surface?
you need to move your mouse more faster, and it's just I have different reflect.
This map is breaking your equipment, are you saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's slick. There's a slick pad right over there that I was just looking at. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of speed gain there.
There is then
Oh, okay.
Over bounce.
Alright, I can't... Wait, are these surfaces slick as well? Or is it just me failing? Okay, that was slick. That was slick just there.
It's just speed.
What the hell?
You're faster in
Alright,
doing
it's the damn haste, isn't it?
the haste.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah,
Oh,
here we
okay,
go.
okay.
Alright, a medkit. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna no-clip this, because... Wait, I can't no-clip, god damn it.
No, the map.
Oh yeah, you have to dev map.
Oh, dev map it, okay. Let's try that. Alright, now we can have a look a bit more effectively at this. I like that, nice little touch at 2074.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like 7.
So 2074, guys, this map will get reused in a few decades.
Wow, we really jumped ahead there.
It's just DeFRaG is so far ahead of the times. I think it was some kind of like metaphorical statement. I don't know. I've got anyway. Let's get to the parts which I couldn't move beyond. Does this pad?
Okay.
Wait, this pad takes you over there or up there? I'm presuming over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The jump pad to another jump pad.
But I guess what people would be doing is if they're getting loads of speed across here and they're moving into the area there, they're just gonna double jump up to, I don't know, there? Somewhere miles away?
Yeah, unless he does an invisible clip or something.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it now.
Okay, I almost want to run around at this point.
Here is another jump pad. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Oh, what? Alright. Oh, there's a little checkpoint, so you kind of have to go through some of these checkpoints. There's a regen
I'm
there.
not sure you have to, but if you want to see checkpoints.
Yeah. I like it. I
Well,
think it looks good.
can those things kill you?
Don't think so. Oh, what? Can I look off the
Yeah.
edge? I want to start the map again.
No.
Just to have Whoa! Alright, there's a slide. I don't know what that is, but I feel like it's watching me.
Cell phone tower?
Whoa. Oh shit. I'm just gonna no-clip this. Just to save me any further embarrassment. Let's just go through it standard. What are your any initial thoughts on this map, Nebula? I know this is the first time you've seen it, but what's your first impressions, having looked at I don't know how much of the map this is yet.
This map uses an art style called cell shading, so it looks drastically different from most other maps.
It took you health.
Oh shit, that hurts. Oh what? I'm back at the beginning.
You have died.
All right, let's look at the. Oh, the speed is so massive.
But yeah, it looks pretty futuristic though.
Or like Borderlands.
Yeah, no, I was thinking Borderlands. As soon
Yeah.
as it's loaded up, I was like, Borderlands, eh? So I could use a rocket
Yeah,
on there.
pretty much the same art style.
I want to know what's up there, though. All that stuff there looks very impressive. I kind of want to just climb on and have a go. Alright. Don't go into the lasers. Whatever you do, alright. Damn, I am pro at this. Bollocks.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to do a 2 times rocket, I guess.
2 times rocket on where? Jesus Christ.
I
Can
don't
I
know.
just, like... What? Let me get over there. Thank you.
I have no idea. Yeah.
I'm just gonna use the bounce pad. Let's take this easy. I guess there's a way up here as well, though.
Oh yeah, you get more ammo.
So what? Fuck. Let's do that again, guys. I was having fun though, to be honest. I kind of want to run around this map because again, it looks like a map that's very possible for anyone to do, but there are going to be massive variances and degrees of difficulty through what routes people are going to be taking. Like this bit looks like there are options to be taken by players, and I don't know if people might just be double jumping off of here, going straight up there and running around, or if people actually are going to be wanting to use the jump pad and maybe get a rocket off the side to continue. Or that area there, is that going to be a slippery? I'm not actually sure. I'm still trying to establish what the hell is that. There's another teleporter through there, so I guess the map is going to go on. And if you really want, you can probably land in one of these, but it's not gonna help your run.
Yeah, it looks like artillery.
Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome though. I like the cell shading. I like the map design. It's kind of all like one color. It's a pretty beige map, you could say, but it looks kind of cool.
Yeah, not too bad at first glance.
All right, so what I'm feeling right now. Okay, so that looks like just plasma wall. Get over. I mean, I haven't seen the plasma gun here yet, but that maybe it could be a rocket jump. But it looks far more like a plasma
You
wall.
gain plasma at the start, but only 7
Ah,
shots.
okay. Are you thinking what I'm thinking in a way that it could be possible to make it from here to here?
Who knows?
You don't want to spoil. You don't want to give away secrets on this map, Dex. You're meant to be giving us some massive insight, but you're blocking info. I kind of want.
CPM demos will be very interesting on this map.
Yeah,
And
yeah. This
very nice looking.
it reminds me of the round 4 map actually, where there was a lot of different routes to be taken. It's a tiny bit more linear, but not that much. Is this the end,
To
or
be
is this
honest,
Whoa.
this map looks like a map that Kopchik would be really good at. I wonder if he's gonna play.
This map's got a third section on it. It looks like there could be the end over there. Really? Really? Do I just have to get a bit of strafe in the air? Hey, there we go. More death traps. That's what I'll call it. So this looks... I don't know if you get any weapons... Okay, you get a rocket, so I guess you'll be using that. There could be a lot of skip areas then. What? What is going on? What is happening? What?
Troll.
I don't know what happened.
Interesting. And
Alright, let's see if I can... Oh, that was good, guys. Come on. Bollocks.
Oh, so that was the end then? Huh.
That
And
was
then
the
it
end.
kills you?
Yeah, you just die immediately, basically. Alright. Guys, I'm gonna do the first ever run for this. I don't care how slow it is, alright? No, that's bad. Alright, see if I can do a rocket jump on this.
Strafe.
No! Oh!
Oh.
I made it. So I'm thinking if you get mad speed going through there, and then you use your... I've got another rocket left, so you could use this one and probably get to the other end. I'm guessing.
CPM for sure.
Yeah, it's got it. It looks like it should be possible. Is that slippery?
It's slick. Yeah.
Oh.
There are a lot of slicks in this map.
Yeah, looks like a lot of possibilities this good.
Oh, whoa. I don't even know if I needed the plasma, but I got to the other end.
Very dynamic map.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Now, don't understand this bit at all. Why am I floating in the air? I don't... Can I stop that? Alright. Can I go down? I'm just like suspended in the air at the moment. Guys.
Huh.
Nebula, help me. Why is this doing this?
I wonder what kind of entity that is.
If I go out, will it just drop me off? I guess it will. I'm so confused.
Because it looks like flight, but I'm not sure what it is exactly. I'd have to hear it and see it.
Yeah, I'm just... What? If I go too slow, then... Oh, it doesn't even... You have to actually maintain some of the speed, otherwise you can't even end the map. I'm so confused at that.
That's a pretty weird end right there.
I guess... I'd really like another rocket to... It looks like you can accelerate through there, though.
Hey, there you go.
Gotta run. To be honest, this looks like a really fun map. Oh! You can blatantly make it up there.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, are you gonna want to land from there as early as possible onto here?
Uh-huh.
So... Is it worth even...
Oh. And there's a bounce there, too. I just now noticed that.
A bound? Okay, a little bit too much. Damn it. So I'm guessing, yeah, CPMers are going to be just jumping straight up to there from here. I mean, I can't do it myself after a couple of goes, but that seems like the logical route. And this is, guys, we did have the hiccup with the map, but it looks like at the moment nothing's wrong with this one at all. And that this one's definitely going to be going ahead. And I think after the problems of the last one, all the maps that we haven't been played yet, we're probably looked over a little bit and just given a few extra quick checks to make sure that that they're all fine. What the hell? And if you guys have got any questions in chat, because I haven't been able to check any reactions at all, but what are the thoughts on this map? Propaganda tower? What? What on earth? The click sounds on the checkpoints. They are good.
I see one question here by Retro Helix. Oh, whoops.
What comes?
It said, Neb and Dex, what do you like most about DeFRaG? Why do you still play it? Okay, so I love the command system and the C-bar system. You can customize just about everything possible, and you don't really see that with games these days. I mean, you can customize some things, but just not as much stuff that you can in Quake 3.
Yeah.
DeFRaG in itself, I mean, that is a huge challenge. I mean, you can keep improving and improving, and the ceiling is so high that you can play for 10 years and still improve.
I mean, look how high this ceiling is. It's just...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's just, I love the possibilities with DeFRaG.
Oh, did you see that? Yeah, Dex, your thoughts?
I don't know really.
Why am I playing this?
I just about 10 years ago, 8, watched the DeFRaG Revolution movie, and I was so excited. I was thinking about, I guess I can do the same, and started to play a lot of time. I think about 5 hours per day.
Wow.
At least, yeah. It was crazy. Was almost failed my university.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but almost.
Was something about DeFRaG drew you into it? What is it? Is it the same kind of way in the versatility of the game, the way that there's so many different things about the movement to learn, or is it just that holy crap, it looks fun to do an awesome run and?
Yeah, it's just fun to do everything.
Fair enough.
And just the Quake 3 is my favorite game. I don't really play other games.
There was another question that I saw earlier. Someone asked what was after the Quake 3 logo at the end, and that's the end of the run here on round 6 actually. So as soon as you hit the Quake 3 logo at the end, then that's what happens. Did you guys see my amazing jumps as well? I managed to get the jumps at the beginning in the first section.
I even have a tattoo of Quake 3 logo.
Oh really?
Oh, you do?
Where have you got it?
On hand. Arm.
Ah. There's quite a few people who have actually got Quake 3 tattoos. I'm kind of wondering if at one point in my life I'm going to walk into a pub and there's going to be actually some people there. Dex, I'll rush off to Ukraine, I'll find you. Any final thoughts, guys? Because I'm literally just enjoying this map at the moment.
Sorry. People keep asking me about the history of DeFRaG and the DeFRaG World Cup, but there's just so much stuff to explain. I've written down some stuff, but I'll have a really in-depth explanation for you. As long as Wes was there, he can explain some things better than I could, mathematically and like programming and stuff. So hopefully he'll be here next week so we can explain that.
Sweet. Oh! Balls. What on earth are these things about Marky? Oh my god. For me, it's
Yeah, maybe I can get Marky on if he wants to.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
down for it.
Yeah, he's the current developer of DeFRaG, so he pushes out the changes.
Oh, really? Okay. Next update coming soon?
Yeah, I think actually 0.24. We fixed a few bugs.
Sweet, sweet. So now I've got DeFRaG loaded again and ready to go. It's very, very difficult for me to avoid playing like a load of DeFRaG when I've got half an hour spare time. And quite often that half an hour turns into about 2 hours. And I'm just playing DeFRaG the whole time and wondering, why am I not in bed yet? Why am I still here? And it's the green checkpoints. I love the green checkpoints.
I'm nervous in chat.
They're all wazzle dazzling. If you can get Wes to explain math details, I'll add $50 to the prize fund.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he can totally do that because I personally don't program, so I don't know the in-depth code of Quake 3, so he can do that for me.
Wesp knows some stuff. He's got mad skills in the knowledge department. You are actually still able to donate to the prize fund. It's $957 at the moment, guys.
Actually, correction, it is above 1,000 now.
Really?
It's like 1,040 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we broke 1K.
Sweet, sweet guys. That is absolutely fantastic, actually. And there's still a chance it can go higher and higher. I'm curious to see how it's all going to be sort of divided out because you've got like the team category, you've got CPM and VQ3. I'm wondering exactly how that's going to happen.
50-50 per physics, but how much top times will earn money? I don't know.
Yeah.
Not more than top 5, I think.
Because it's going to be quite a split over it. I don't even know if the admins have decided how it's going to happen. If it's going to be maybe a top 3 for VQ3, top 3 for CPM, and then top 3 for the team. Like I guess one runner could win more than one prize.
I think no money for teams. And
oh really?
I hope only top 1 in the VQ3 will gain.
Yeah. And then, you know, half the prize pool to VQ3 for top 1, and then half to CPM top 20. Okay.
Yeah, they haven't really explained that much, so yeah, no news on that.
I'm not sure. I think we'll find out then, I guess, what's going to happen in the prize pool. But guys, it's a pretty small show today because it got the round 5, which has had a few bugs, exploit the map fix that had to be made, which is why the points haven't been going towards it. But having looked at the round 6 map, this it looks like it's going to be really interesting to see some of the rounds. And what I'm probably going to do once I sign off the stream is I'm probably going to run around it for a little bit and see if I can come up with my own time. And I'll do better than I did on round 5. I'll try and learn all of it. So that's going to be my mission. Your mission at home is to make sure you tune in next weekend when we're going to have KOS, we're going to have Wesp on. Nebula is going to be joining me as usual, and we will go through round 6, of course. But Dex, any last things you'd like to say before I close out the stream?
The pretty funny sounds when you go through the checkpoints on this map.
the sound? Hang on.
Yeah. Try.
Oh, the click. The click. It sounds musical. It's a bit of like it's a jazz click, really, isn't it?
It's funny. That's all I wanted to say.
Nebula, have you got any final thoughts?
Oh, I just said earlier that I'll explain the DeFRaG World Cup and DeFRaG in depth next week with West.
Awesome.
I think that's mostly what people were asking about.
Okay, cool. Yes, Chaos will be coming on. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Zoot, and I've been with Nebula and Dex, of course. Tuesday, Thursday, 125 FPS if you want to watch it, but it's going to be next Sunday where we'll be going through round 6 of the DeFRaG World Cup 2014. So everyone, have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you very soon.